Guys, if you haven't already, watch Moggs' video. Yeah. He kind of cooked with this one, I'm not gonna lie. Boys, it's another video of me yapping about a new update for Rematch. Yay. So pretty much what this update is for Season 1. So Season 1 is supposed to drop, I believe they said on the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, one of those days, depending on your time zone. Yeah, 23rd. There you go. Grizz read. And yeah, I'm going to be reading through the patch notes. I have personally played this update. If you guys want to watch, I think there's like 1 or 2 games or me just playing in free play. There's a small like 30-minute stream of me playing because there weren't that many people playing. So it's kind of unfortunate, but no, this update honestly feels really good. I'm gonna explain a little bit down the line, but yeah, let's get on with this patch note. For the intro here, it basically talks about what they are changing in Rematch. They basically did a lot of reverting, so a lot of the old dribble moves that were patched in this update are now you can do them again. So Golden Boost is back. Ippy Slide, it's still in the game, but it's a lot harder to do. I'm gonna explain to that in a little bit later. Goalkeeper dives are a lot better. That I will agree with. And there's a lot. They changed something with like how you get diamonds. I don't know how to explain it, but like just by playing it, you were able to get diamonds or like options to hit the ball in a lot more situations, which is kind of nice. The main thing I want to talk about is this paragraph right here. They added a new technology that they call Network Next. Pretty much what it's supposed to do is it reduces latency for players who have high ping. So if you're above, I believe they said 60 ping, I believe something like that. It should help you significantly for like not having issues with playing against players who have lower ping, which in thus leads to less issues down the line. So if this is the case for me specifically, because I play on central servers for competitive games, this might be in my alley because I average around 70 ping. So this could be something interesting. So right now it's only in one server, so I didn't get to like test it out yet. So far, it's a really good looking update from just this intro itself. I'm gonna get down through this whole thing, but yeah. Let's read down the line. And then, so what they did is they did a lot of goalkeeper changes. So fix an issue where the goalkeeper can catch shots from inside the net. Thank God. This was such an annoying thing to do in ranked. There's just a guy sitting in the net like this. Fix an issue where extra effort can be canceled during a movement direction change. So this is a revert. So this is how you're able to do the golden boost. Now it's reverted. Fix some occurrences where extra effort would lock movement in certain direction. Again, very good fix needed. Fix an issue where using push ball would allow players to move at higher speeds. Thank you. This was a big bug in the game. I'm going to show you guys a quick clip. Hold on a minute. So basically what I'm doing in this clip. So basically when you spam push ball, this little sequence right here, what I'm doing is a bug. Basically, just because of the momentum, I am going full speed. So no matter what my stamina bar is, you will be going full speed and no one can catch you. So they fixed this bug, which is very huge. Also, I just realized that you guys couldn't see my cursor, so now you can see my cursor. So that's nice. Fixed an issue on mouse and keyboard where aiming towards the ground would move the crosshair towards the left of the aim direction of the end shot. We don't play keyboard and mouse, so I don't know this, but that sounds really good for them. Refine goalkeeper dive calculation to prevent unwanted edge cases. Tweak the touch distance during ball control to improve clarity and updated the ball touch animations. Good. Fix an issue where the goalkeeper would sometimes be made to face the wrong direction under certain circumstances. This is more if you're pushing the player and then you jump. Your guy would sometimes just do a 180 and catch the ball. So that's pretty cool. Fix an issue where the player would slow down when trying to sprint after a push ball. Good. Fix an issue where the extra effort is canceled during a direction change or after a push ball. So this is for specifically the golden boost. So that's nice. Fixed issue where the goalkeeper would not be able to correctly dive on an incoming ball at close range from a volley. Sick. Players who lost priority on a volley duel will now properly interrupt their animations. This one, I feel like it's more going to be easier for the goalies because now they'll know who's losing the pry and who's winning. So it's going to be like, okay, my teammate's losing. I have to, get ready for the save. And if you see your teammate kind of, going through the animation, it's a little bit easier. Minor changes. So fix an edge case when the flex/deviate preemptive animation didn't play before the ball interacts with the defensive mode. Holy crap, I don't know how to read. Fix some issues where goalkeeper and vulnerability indicator would not behave properly. This was needed, honestly. This was needed. Fix an issue where a volley short tap would apply too much power. Good. Fix the transition from dive and dash to sprint and extra effort. Okay. Fix an issue where the player's movement would not match their character's facing direction when sprinting forward, allowing a backwards dribble. Yeah, this was good. The Michael Jackson, the Some fixes to the behavior when turning quickly after using push ball impacts Ippy slide. More fixes coming soon. This is really nice Basically, what happens now is if you try and do Ippy Slide, you can only do it at like almost full stam, which is good. It's a good move starter, but it's something to think about. Additions and updates. So this is for tutorial, workshops, menu, and interface. I will say the new interface and the new workshop and everything like that looks so much more beautiful in my opinion. So as you guys can see, like whenever you load into the game, there's like this cool like scenery. It looks really nice. The UI, look at the UI here. It looks a lot more like defined just from this. I know this and all this is very similar to how it was before, but you can see the background looks different. But yeah, look at this map. I have horrible quality, but look at this map. An absolute like nice thing. And also the crosshair is different, which is pretty cool. You can also see the effects on the ball are a lot more noticeable for shots. Golden boost is back. You could see it there. So that's really nice. So adding new game parameters to the custom matches. So enable goal sweeper, enable goalkeeper, and skip celebrations and replay. So this setting right here basically is like Rocket League. So if you go into a custom game and you turn this setting, I believe, on, then once you start your game and you score, the ball's just gonna spawn right at midfield, and you'll just restart. So that's good. It's gonna make it easier for teams to lab if they want to practice new text and stuff. Kind of just summarize this because this one's kind of boring to read. It's not like as fun as this section. Basically, they did a lot of like free play bug fixes. They did a lot of like adding friend stuff, block player stuff. Customizations, menus, just all the menus in the game. They got a bunch of fixes, and they also, I think, mentioned they also mentioned the ranked grinding thing. I hope they change it next patch. But yeah, there's nothing much cool or like new about this. It's just a bunch of fixes for the tutorial stuff, which is kind of nice. Like they fixed the AIs. It's boring stuff. If you want to read it, read it. RN rendering. This is more just like for visuals, and then for MISC, a lot of stuff that changed to make the game a little bit better optimized, so that should be better for people with lower end PCs. Audio, they got Polish and Turkish now. Huge. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in known issues, there's a lot less problems than last patch. So let me just show you guys. So for the this is the hot fix, so it probably wouldn't make sense. So in this one, look how many known issues there is here with everything, and then you compare to this one. There's it's night and day. You can tell there's less problems now in the game, which is very, very good. So yeah, that's basically the entire update. So yeah, guys, that's basically the patch. I forgot to mention one very important detail. 3v3 ranked is coming. Yeah. W. So 3v3 ranked is coming. They're doing a whole revamp on the rank system. Or revamp. They're going to be changing a few things. So yeah. If you guys are left the game because there's no 3v3 rank, come back. They're coming back. We'll just have to see how missiles are in the game. I think they're still technically in the game, but just a lot less powerful. So we'll just have to wait and see. And by the way, this is just the beta. Like, this is the patch note for the beta, and they could change a few things. So yep. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.